Socialist politician Conor Rousseau said something interesting in an interview. Belgium is the country that gives the largest amount of money to polluting diesel. Is that true? First of all, what is diesel? Diesel fuel is any liquid fuel designed for use in diesel engines. Diesel produces many harmful emissions when it is burned, and diesel-fueled vehicles are major sources of harmful pollutants. To understand the statement of Conor Rousseau a little better, we interviewed Minister of Finance Vincent van Petegem about the money that Belgium spends on diesel. According to him, Belgium spends money on diesel in different ways. For example, there are certain systems that allow you to fill up with professional diesel more cheaply. Some examples are the prices for diesel used in agriculture. Company cars can also benefit from certain advantages when it comes to filling up with diesel. Another example is the refunds of excise duties on diesel for companies that transport goods or people. We will go into this in more detail. Excise duty, what is that? Excise duty is a tax on certain products charged within one country. This extra tax is mostly to limit the sales of products that are bad for the environment or your health. For example, liquor, tobacco, or diesel. Who can get a refund on those excise duties? Truckers, taxi and bus drivers can get a refund of the excise duties, but you have to meet certain requirements. For example, your truck must have at least 7.5 tons of weight and your buses must have at least 9 seats. How does the system of the refunds work? Miet van der Gijnst gave us some insights. Miet works at Transport en Logistiek Vlaanderen and is specialized in the refund of excise duties. She explains that if a company wants to be able to claim the refund, they must apply for a license. Once they meet all the necessary requirements and obtain the license, they can request the refund. A form has to be filled out and the company can get a certain amount of money back per liter diesel they refueled. There are 5 European countries that apply the same system for the refund of excise duties as Belgium: France, Spain, Hungary, Slovenia, and Italy. If we compare the figures of those countries, we can indeed say that Belgium gives the highest refund. In Belgium, you can get a refund of €0.247 per liter diesel you refueled. Minister van Petegem himself admits that the refund prices are clearly higher in Belgium than in the countries surrounding us. He says that, in the next few years, the money that the country spends on the refunds will be reduced. Apart from these 6 countries, the other European countries also have systems that allow you to get back some of the money that you spent on diesel. The problem is that these systems are different in the other countries and have different requirements and names, which makes it impossible to compare whether Belgium gives the most refunds. Knowing everything that we just explained, is the statement of Conor Rousseau true? It is impossible to know for sure if the statement is true. With certainty, we can say that Belgium gives large amounts of money to polluting diesel. According to Minister of Finance Vincent van Petegem, we will reduce this amount in the future. A good prospect, we think.